It's like, if I only had a brain, y'all. Gemini as well. Okay, I just don't know what to tell you. Libra. It's like, yeah, they gotta rethink. It's like, they go right to war and strife, really? Does somebody deserve war and strife? Did they kill your mom, or what happened? What did they do to deserve all of this way overboard energy? Because of somebody's insecurities, an Empress has to suffer all this? No. Yeah, somebody definitely was a coward. Fix it. Admit it and fix it immediately. The end of story. And carry on. Apologize, do what you need to do. You were a coward, don't ever be so again. Easy peasy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But these people that have egos are just too proud. They don't want to ever admit that they fucked up royally. Okay. I don't know. It's like, I guess jail is a better option. Okay, you know, whatever. That's your choice. It's free. You have a free will. But you don't have... You're not free to cause violence and destruction or overthrow this Empress's authority in her lane, in her empire. No, no, no. Not gonna happen. Nope. That's where you're gonna end up. Remember how this feels and looks. That's your destination. That's your final destination. Y'all, if you don't stop with the bullshit and you don't get this under wraps, okay? The reason that somebody isn't insecure is because they're not vain. They don't chase after vanity. They don't give a shit about that. They have more important things to do. The end. Yeah. It's like, yeah. So, anywho, what's up, y'all? I'm available for questions if anybody has some questions before I do another energy check. Or I do have the air sign element to do as well. Still, I don't know. We'll see what we get to. Don't worry if you missed any of this read. I will be posting it later. Okay, and if you do resonate, we would love to have you join us on the subscribers channel. It's $2.99 for the whole month, and no pressure, just throwing it out there, y'all. You get access to additional reads and promos and all that good stuff. So, let's see, y'all. You know, the karmics, y'all, the kamikazes are coming in hot because the retrogrades are coming in hot, y'all. So just expect chaos and weird shit and weird communication or no communication or covert communication. You know, expect weird stuff, okay? I've been posting about it. If you want more information about stuff like that, definitely check out my my TikTok once in a while, because I'm trying to keep everybody up on game so that you know. Oh, this must be that weird karmic stuff during retrograde. Oh, I shouldn't react. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have this important conversation right now and wait until Mercury is out of retrograde. Like, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, we have grown-ass, adult life-ass shit to do. It's like, and it's like, if we're gonna be forced to adult, we're gonna adult royally, period. Thanks for reminding me, Joel. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's like, we're gonna adult so freaking well, or we're at least gonna try. And it's like, if we choose to show up that way, in that vibration, that's our choice. If you don't, that's your choice. But if your choice causes destruction and is like taunting or harassing an empress in her lane, in her business, in her empire, in her social networks, your ass is grass, okay? And nobody's gonna water it, okay? It's just gonna be like, you know, dried, decrepit grass. So, that's not funny, beloved. It's terrible. It shouldn't have been that way, but you know what? You were head start. You had a leg up, dude. Okay? My mom, too, she really had to grow up way too soon as well. That's not fair, but at least, you know, it's like, there's people that are competent for the job, and there's hell will freeze over before some karmic ass not adequate to lead people, that are not fair, that are hateful and trying to cause war and chaos, why would they be the ones that guide people? Who says, oh yeah, we're gonna follow this person? Who decides that? Why don't you say, you know what, I'm gonna follow that person? I'm gonna let that person be a guide. It seems like whatever they're doing is actually working, and it's not to slight you, weirdo, with the weird guidance, but, you know, I don't want to be hateful and, you know, potentially end up in jail. I don't feel like it. I'm switching camps. You know, I'm just saying, like, what? I don't know what to say, y'all. It is what it is. You can't be doing it. You cannot be lying, slandering. I mean, you can't do it. Especially if that's somebody who has a business. There's many charges that could come with that. It's like, and an empress, you know, even an empress will show her teeth eventually. It's like, you rabid animals have been circling around me for 34 hours now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to become rabid too, I guess. It's like, get the frick away from me. Stay in your lane. I don't know what to tell you. What's the problem with this, though? Like, what actually is the problem with the Empress? Is this about, like, what is it about? The Empress's business, their ideas, their creativity? Like, what is it about? Like, what is it about the Empress? Somebody's new beginning? Somebody's walking away towards a new beginning because somebody lied and spread misinformation, or they manipulated something. Yeah, and they hid secrets. Wow, this is a dark energy, y'all. Somebody could have done death magic, the devil, death, and the moon. My God. Huh. Somebody is dark, yo. Like, somebody's like that weird dark kid that has like a secret altar that's like scrying, like with like a charcoal pencil, and it's like you come up behind them and you're like, Ethan, what are you doing over there? And it's scary because they're like this, and it's like what, hon, you good? Like, and you realize, no, like, they're not good. There's like a face, and it's like crazy. It's like angrily drawn all over the place, and there's like dripping wax and shit. Y'all, that's that energy. The moon, the devil, and death. Somebody could have been doing death magic, y'all. Somebody definitely is into some dark shit, y'all. They could be obsessed with death, or they could be trying to cause a really messed up ending, or they could be into, you know, sacrifice rituals or dark deity. You know, they could be a devil worshiper. I mean, you know, put it where it fits, y'all. But it's something real dark. Yeah, somebody's not going to win at all costs when it comes to a love connection. There's no freaking way. That's not how love works, okay? Love isn't about control. Love is about equilibrium, equality, and trust, and, like, yeah, ethics. Honest, like, respect, okay? It's definitely not about bullying and winning at all costs, okay? So if you feel like you need to bully somebody else in order to ensure your spot in a love connection, it's not a love connection. It's something else. It's a dictatorship, or it's a, I don't know what that is. It's definitely not love, though. It's control. It's extreme control and aggression. Okay. Like, what? Wait, they do voodoo on you because you're in pain, or they want to put you in pain? Like, what? And why the hell is that happening? So yeah, it has to do with somebody leaving something behind and going on a new beginning. Yeah, I mean, if this is a person in the squad that is like, yeah, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna have a new beginning and go towards that Empress's mentality, or go towards that Empress physically, or I'm gonna do things a little different this time. Good for them. That's not a bad thing. And if you think it's a bad thing, then you're unhinged, because that's not a bad thing. It's just not. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, somebody here is greedy. They're a user. Somebody wants to use the Empress, or they want to, like, I don't know, stagnate their income, or they want to steal something or pollute something for an Empress. They want to pollute something. A gold digger energy? Yeah, third party. Three of Pentacles. This is not... There's no way in any world that an Empress is going to be with a third party. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It will not work. I don't know what to tell you. Especially with your distorted, harmful ass. There's no way in hell. It's not going to work. An Empress? No. This is somebody that is divine feminine. Their beliefs don't syncopate with that. I'm sorry. It doesn't... Yeah, no. This narcissistic behavior isn't going to work. Somebody's not going to settle for a Two of Cups in the reverse. So the Empress will just kindly walk her ass to a different section. Now you guys stay over there, and I'll be over here. And eventually, at my table, I'll be sitting with a counterpart that is into equal, fair exchange dynamics. Okay? You guys can keep the low vibrational shit over there. That's your choice. But I want an emotionally fulfilling, emotionally holy love affair where both partners respect each other and they both make decisions together. They learn how to co-regulate as well. They, healthy stuff that psychology supports. Mandatory components of a healthy relationship dynamic. Okay? It's like y'all are toxic and maybe you're not aware of how toxic you are. Somebody is, though. They want a new beginning. They want to leave. Let them leave. It's a free country. Okay? If you don't let them leave, then there's you need help. You're unhinged. You're a chaser, or you're a dictator. Something's wrong with you, because everything's based on a lie anyway. And whatever the Empress is gonna do, they're meant to do something important here, and they can't be dealing with this bullshit while they're trying to be doing their purpose and living in their North Node. Yeah. That's why somebody's so strong, because it's like they have to be for their empire or for their mission or for their, yeah. That you're willing to take losses. I'm sure you've taken many losses, Empress. To be an Empress, you have to. There's no way you can be an Empress without having to have been strong, pick yourself up. That's a true leader. And an Empress is amazing. They come here and they alchemize that bad energy. They empower more leaders that play fair and have morals. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Somebody feels injured by this for some reason, or they want out of a nightmare. Yeah, to get out of this nightmare would be fair. Somebody needs to be adaptable or flexible, or they need to leave you the hell alone. There's only two choices. Deal with it. I don't know what to say. Yeah, somebody has to get left out in the cold. The Empress is more than fine to take that role. No problem. I'll be the one that's left out in the cold. Y'all do your karmic ass shit over there. Okay? Yeah, I want happiness, and this does not make me happy. This makes me feel like, oh no, chaos is coming my way. Yet again, I can never have a peaceful nervous system. We're not doing it. We're not. There's no way. No. Yeah, an Emperor is dealing with somebody very immature. So it could be dealing with a low vibrational earth sign, because we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We also got the Scout of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be a distorted earth energy, or somebody that likes a lot of novelty. They get bored a lot. And it's like an Emperor is awesome. Yeah, somebody needs to cut this shit out, because something's over. It's done. There's an ending here. You need to accept that in life there's endings. And it's like somebody doesn't want to be on this vibration anymore, because it's like if you're gonna work with the Empress, you're gonna be very blessed. It's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of energy, but it's gonna be so emotionally fulfilling, and there's gonna be tons of blessings, happiness, and peace. And it's like you'll probably have to relearn everything toxic that you've learned, but yeah, you won't feel imbalanced anymore, and you won't feel like things are backfiring at you with dark energy, because that's all you guys put out. It's like, yeah, somebody's trying to get away with something sneaky right now. They can't handle this. Yeah, they can't handle this ending. Look, the snake's hissing at it. The snake is like, no, can't handle it. I'll fucking bite everyone. Ah, you know what I mean? It's like, I can't handle it. Ah, no, we're breaking free from these chains here. We don't want toxicity. We don't. Yeah, this is a waste of time and a bad investment. It's not gonna bear fruit. It's just a time waster. Somebody's trying to get away with something now. They're trying to do something sneaky. Regarding what? Regarding some kind of impulsive, oppressive, bullying energy, where it's like they make somebody feel very scattered, like they can't make a decision. Run, Forrest, run! Let that be the only decision in your mind, no matter how foggy your brain gets with this weirdo here. Yeah, it has to be an earth sign, y'all. Could be a Capricorn, it could be a Taurus or Virgo. Look, it's like all pentacles. Yeah, somebody keeps trapping this person in sadness. They need to fight for themselves to be an emperor. If you don't fight for yourself to be an emperor, you're not an emperor, and you never will be. Next. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's the truth. Look, that's the truth. Yeah. Yeah. You can't not put work into having morals. Okay? You put work into it to where it becomes the normal, the bar, the bare minimum. It's like you can't not put work into a marriage. Whoever told you that is on some kind of weird drugs in a fantasy world. Okay? For real. There's no marriage you don't put work into. You're crazy, nuts, head case level if you think that. A marriage that has any dignity or respect, or that has any opportunity to be lasting and happy and functional and successful, absolutely requires effort and work, putting the work in, especially on self-development, because you can't just go from a page to an emperor and empress. That's not, no. There's a process. No. You have to adopt morality first, okay? And it doesn't shift or change ever again till the day you die. Like, it's like it's like for a forever choice, no matter what. Because the second that you shift away from that, even once, is where the cracks start, and then it all goes downhill. Period. So, somebody is fine if there's no closure and something never reaches its full potential. They could be leaving, or they already did, or they could be fine with the way things were left and we put it where it fits. But because something was imbalanced, something is overwhelming and unbalanced and not ever going to work for an empress. And that's okay. They're okay with separating themselves. They're okay if not everyone can vibrate to that level. It's not for somebody that isn't determined. It's not for somebody that is lazy. It's not for somebody that is not trying to have true love and success and abundance in their life. Like, you know. And the only way to attain that is to know that it's of value, that you have to protect it. You can't just let these weird ass hoes around that shit. They'll ruin it. No way. Yeah, High Priestess, exactly. You know this. Look at what they've been doing already, and you didn't even give them the key. They're already they're already trying to avoid towers and shit, put out people's light. Yeah, nah, son. It's not gonna work. Yeah, you're gonna have peace and stability in your life, period. You don't care if you miss out on money or with a third party. Yeah, who cares? You see misfortune with a third party, especially this one. Yeah, you see an unstable, no way. yeah, this person is a liar, a gossiper, a slanderer. No, bye. Politely bye. Nice to see ya. Yeah, toxic third party. This is a very excessively harmful friendship group or community or third party. And all they want to do is be addicted to stuff and party and indulge and be harmful and betray each other. Yeah. Nobody in this group can actually trust each other. Like, if it came down to it, it's like there's no honor amongst thieves, y'all. There's definitely honor around an empress. Like, if you dishonor an empress, you need to take your dishonorable ass somewhere else forever. For real. Yeah. Somebody's an earth angel, they're healed, they're very peaceful, they're stable, and so somebody can't have boundaries against peace. It's the other way around. Peace has boundaries against... Yeah, it's like... Yeah, somebody's protecting their peace. 4 swords. Against this Femme Fatale energy, this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Bex with the hex, y'all. She's a whole bunch of trouble. Very destructive. Very insecure. Offers destructive criticism. Destructive competition. Yeah. This is not a victory that someone's gonna win. This is a fall from grace, is what this is. Yeah. Somebody here, they're not even happy. It's like, whatever the Empress is doing, it not only makes them happy, but it makes whoever wants to probably join her happy, as well as all the people that her occupation or whatever she's working on brings to others. That's a lot of good energy to put out. You know what I mean? It's like, talk about paying off karmic debt, or putting out good energy into the world.